My name is Abel. I have been farming for 33 years now. I started off with 23 cows. Right now we're farming 3,000 acres. We raise all of our crops here. We have close to 1,500 cows. We also have about half of our heifers here. The other half are custom out and they come back when they're ready to freshen. I have 25 employees here. We milk 3 times a day, basically 22 hours a day, and the rest of the time is for cleanup. We chose these coverall barns because the air is so good in them. The light is very nice. You go into this barn and then you go into the pole barn that I built in '96, and there's such a difference. We put the fresh cows go into this coverall barn that I'm standing in right now, and they stay in here for close to 180 days of their lactation, and then they move to our pole barn. And when they do move, they generally drop 8 to 10 pounds. And the only reason we can figure out, the feed is the same, it's got to be the environment in that barn is not as good as the one in here. The building I'm standing in here right now is 140 foot wide and it's 460 foot long. It's got curtain sidewalls, so we can open this building up in the summertime and have the nicest ventilation you've ever seen, or close it up and it's just as calm as can be in the wintertime when there's a strong wind outside. My other coverall barn is also 140 foot wide and it's 380 foot long.
I'm Steve Abel, Operations Manager at Abel Dairy Farms LLC in Eden, Wisconsin. Our special needs barn is a little unique in the fact that we have 9 groups in it. All of our dry cows are in here, our pre-fresh cows, our treated cows, and they're all segregated. When we were designing this barn, a lot of the special needs barns we looked at did not have a nice way of moving cows. They were great freestall barns, but we needed a way to take an individual cow, separate that cow, and treat that cow without interrupting the cow flow and the habits of the other cows. So we put this drover lane in. It allows us to take any cow from anywhere and move it anywhere without disrupting the rest of the cattle.
Over the last few years, we've probably had maybe 2 tours a month that come through here. A lot of times dairymen will stop in and they want to look at these barns. They're about ready to start building and they want to know why we built these. And I generally don't have to tell them too much. They'll walk in here and their mouths will open up a little bit and what they'll generally say is something like, "Wow, this is much lighter than you'll ever see on the sunniest day in my pole barn." Generally what I like to do is when a dairyman comes around here, I like to bring him in this barn and show him around. And then I always make sure I take him over by the pole barn, and it immediately hits them right between the eyes what a difference there is in the building. And that seems to really make an impression on the guys that come around here once they see the other barn compared to this one. So I don't have to do too much selling of it, it sells itself.